Dear students, let's learn something new which is related to social change, meaning, importance and role of education in social change. For introduction, very often we hear from our parents and grandparents that most of the things have changed from their time to ours, be it communication system, transportation, values, culture, etc. Change is a universal phenomena. Change is the law of nature which can be called as the only constant thing in the world, which never changes its specific characteristic of bringing changes. Since last so many years, we are witnessing the changes happening around us. With the passage of time, lifestyle is changing, information and communication patterns and ways are changing, transportation, education system, teaching and learning styles are changing. In short, the culture and the whole society is changing. When the change occurs in the structure and functions of the society, it is called as social change, which is not confined to one society or two, but is a universal phenomena which results from the interaction of different factors which might be within the society or outside it. Meaning and definition of social change. Change implies all variations in human society which denotes the differences in anything observed over a period of time. Therefore, social change means observable differences in any social phenomena over a period of time. It refers to the changes occurring in any aspect of social process, social patterns, social interactions, or social organizations. Some minor changes also occurs which take place in individual's life or life of a limited group. These may not be considered as social change, though they might be the effects of large-scale changes. Social change has been defined by different sociologists in different manners, but in the similar direction. In the words of H.T. Mazumdar, social change may be defined as a new fashion or mode, either modifying or replacing the old, in the life of people or in the operations of a society. According to M.E. Jones, social change is a term used to describe variations in or modifications of any aspect of social processes, social patterns, social interactions, or social organization. In the words of Kingsley Davis, social change is meant only such alterations as occur in social organization, that is, structure and function of the society. McIver and Page stated, "Our direct concern as sociologists is with social relationships. It is the change in these relationships which alone we shall regard as social change." It is also defined by Wilbert Moore as a significant alteration over time in behavior patterns and culture, including norms and values. In the lecture notes for health science students regarding Introduction to Sociology, Zerihun Doda elaborated social change may be defined as the alteration or transformation at large scale level in the social structure, social institutions, social organization and patterns of social behavior in a given society or social system. It can also be defined as the alteration, rearrangement or total replacement of phenomena, activities, values or processes through time in a society in a succession of events. The alterations or rearrangement may involve simple or complex changes in the structure, form or shape of the social phenomena. On the basis of these definitions, it can be stated that only those changes are considered as social change which are occurring in the social processes, system of stratification, social patterns, relationships, behavioral patterns, culture, interactions, and organization. It denotes the changes in the structure and functions of the society. This universal phenomena does not only include the modification or alteration, but is associated with the total replacement of old by new forms. The unceasing changeability is an inherent nature of human society. These definitions of social change describe about its chief characteristics such as it is a universal phenomena, no society remain static. Next, it is a continuous, social and qualitative in nature. It occurs all the time both at micro and macro levels. It is an ever-present phenomena. It is not uniform, but its speed varies from rapid to slow. It occurs as an essential law. It may be peaceful or violent. It may be endogenous or exogenous. Definite prediction of these changes is not possible. It is unpredictable but mandatory to be occurred. It results from the interaction of different factors. It includes modifications as well as replacements. It may be planned or and unplanned. Importance of social change. Contamination of water brings ill effects in the form of various diseases. Likewise, contamination of unchanging and static society gradually moves towards its doom and decay. The ever-present changing nature of society keeps it lively. Social change is an important part of the sociological studies which help in answering lots of questions related to society and its evolution and development. Societies and its cultures are dynamic in nature. They experience social change that is much needed for transformation and innovation in society. Social change takes place when people of society needs change, when existing system fails to meet the needs and requirements of the existing humans, and when new techniques and innovation promise improved and better way of meeting the needs of society and its people. Because of its importance, it has always been one of the most interesting areas of investigation for sociologists. Study of social change provides the evolution of a stratification system in a society. It makes us aware of the factors affecting social change from within society as well as from the outside. It brings new ways of thinking and advancement in the lifestyle which helps in changing abilities and attitudes of people living in the society. Factors affecting social change. Social change does not take place automatically but occurs in a response to several changes happening around us. It is caused by internal and external factors. It occurs due to the interaction of different factors, be it within the society or outside it. There are many factors which affect social change which are given in the following manner. First, among natural factors of social change, climatic condition, geographical location of a country or state, natural disasters and emergence of any disease like HIV/AIDS can be important sources of change. Humankind lives in a particular geographical locations which affect the social life of people residing there. One can easily find differences in cultural patterns, ideologies, lifestyles, values, traditions, and beliefs of people coming from different parts of India according to their geographical location. People in plain areas are different from those living in hilly areas. A natural disaster like flood, earthquake, drought or others may destroy entire population, force people to migrate to another safer place, or make them rebuild their community all over again by involving in new social relationships. Migration, urbanization, and population growth are also affecting social change. Biological factors like size, density, and composition of population are very important in bringing social change. As an example, increasing population of India has led to the increase in poverty, illiteracy, ignorance, bribery, corruption, lack of proper facilities, etc., which are resulting in the form of social, economical, as well as cultural problems in the nation. Next, science and technology are considered as the most important factors of social change. The modern technology, means of transportation, facilities of medicine and public health, methods adopted in the field of agriculture and industries, means of communication, etc., have affected the beliefs, attitudes, values, and behavior of people across societies. Modern information and communication technology (ICT) has changed the way people think, behave, and act. It has brought us into a different world where changes are brought as per the needs and requirements of the society. New innovations and discoveries are bringing social change. Any discovery becomes a factor of social change only when it is put to use, not when it is merely known. Next, psychology of human mind is also among the important factors of social change. Love for bringing changes, discoveries, and new inventions depend upon the mind and behavior of human beings. In consequence, the behaviors, beliefs, customs, and rituals also tend to change, leading to gradual change in society in a continuous manner. Next point, action of exceptional individuals also leads to change in society. Our history is filled with these kinds of examples. The visible changes in condition of women were witnessed after the efforts of educationists and leaders like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Mahatma Gandhi, Jyotiba Phule, etc. The contribution of Buddha, Mahavira, Shankaracharya, and many more in bringing changes in social system and its operations for welfare of its people. The contribution of people with great aspirations and thoughts is the prominent source of social change. Next, culture encapsulates values, beliefs, traditions, ideals, styles, behaviors, etc. that affect the society significantly to a great extent. According to Max Weber, social change takes place along with the cultural changes. Social change denotes the changes in social structure and relations, and these relations are influenced by material and non-material culture. Alterations in our habits are caused by material culture, and the same is found in our behavior by non-material culture. Along with these factors, education is an important agent of bringing social change, which is discussed thoroughly in a separate heading. Now, role of education in social change. Education is considered to be the most important tool or instrument of social change, which stands for changes in structure and functions of society. Its role as an agent of social change and social development is widely accepted and acknowledged today. According to Kamath, 1982, education is elevated to the position of the prime mover of economic development and social change. In this context, it has a dual role to play. On one hand, it has conservative role, which socializes individuals to conform to the norms and values of society and its establishments. On the other hand, in its creative role, education has the capacity to generate a spirit of inquiry and questioning, examining and analyzing the accepted truths and ideas to challenge the established ideology. Social change is the result of the creative or constructive roles of education. In Education and Social Change, M.N. Srinivas mentioned that education and social change are related in three manners, which are: the first is education as a condition for social change, second, education as an instrument of social change, and the third is education as the effects of social change. Education does not only provide conditions for change but tends to change with changing conditions and structures of any society. The education system is largely conditioned by social and political power structure. Along with individual development, it has several social functions such as to complete socialization process, to transmit cultural heritage, to help in formation of social personality, to help in bringing out critical thinkers who can work for improvement in society by eliminating the ill practices and to stabilize the democratic values. Education imparts knowledge, develops skills and attitudes, which consequently changes the behavior and mindset of people that ultimately results in changing social relationships that cause social change. Education transforms society with the provision of opportunities and experiences through which individuals can cultivate them for better adjustment with the emerging needs and philosophy of ever-changing society. The Report of Education Commission 1964-66, known as Kothari Commission, made an assertion that for achieving change on a grand scale, there is one instrument and one instrument only that can be used is education. It is quite apt to quote Francis J. Brown, who said, "Education is a process which brings about changes in the behavior of society." Conclusion: on the basis of given points, it can be concluded that change is a law of nature, so bound to happen in society too. It makes the society feel lively and its people progressive-minded. It denotes the changes in structure and functions of society, which does not happen automatically but in response to other changes in social and non-social elements. That may include natural, demographical, cultural, political, psychological factors, along with advancement in science and technology. In addition, education plays a significant role in social change and tends to be changed with changing society and its structures. Undoubtedly, it is an instrument of bringing desirable changes in the society and modernizes it.